India is a location of flowers. Lot of them. Driven piles of marigolds, roses, carnations, and some flowers are leftward at temples, mosques and Sikhism gurudwaras for use in sectarian ritual. Subsequently, the flowers can show hard to manage of. Tip the thrown petals in flow water is one stock option, but the can add to the burdens for India's frequently hard contaminated waterways. Chemistry engineering and IVF entrepreneur, Parimela Shiva Prasad, thinks she has the decision. The 26-year-old of Bangalore, now a undergraduate at the College of Bathtub, wants to rotate the remnant flowers in a helpful food. Her big concept is to construct a public company how will allow temples in India to remove significant oils of the flowers. The remnant, she says, can be utilized as natural composting to assist nourish the impoverished. I wish to gather the flower waste management and remove the significant oils of the aromatic portion, the phytomass, and later composting the otherwise of the phytomass to make natural dung, looking at fully recirculation the blossom waste management, she says. How dung could be utilized by little households or though the temples on their plant patching, since normally temples tend to nourish human beings on a everyday base. Parimela was always enclosed by flowers while she was increasing up in India. Time student for a extent in chemistry mechanical engineering, she became concerned in the concept of evolving a industry relying on recirculation flower waste management of temples. The female who found a new risk in plasticity, dong T breakout pin lenses downward the toilet, flowers of sectarian places cannot very be combination in regular waste management, she says. Wherever temples include accessing to rivers and lake, they tend to manage of them in flow water since how is deliberate sacred differently, they try and get them in the earth fills, but if it cannot be combination in the waste management it is discarded on outdoor land and that has led to a lot of contamination in rivers and lake and on earth. Natural question of decaying flowers contributes to the increase of algal, that can drain oxygen supply levels and reason sea lifetime to dead. Decaying flowers may as well reason contamination problems on earth. Parimela says on 2 millionth tons of flower waste management in India are thrown each day following sectarian ritual, lot of that could be completely processed. Parimela has advanced lab machinery how would enable person temples to remove significant oils. This previous concept is to scope up the lab machinery I include to contain on 5 kilos of blossom petals to job in on a everyday base and run the production block for on 8 several hours a day, she says. Practicability test suggests the concept could job on a little scope, appropriate for use in temples. Parimela is planner to conduct out a airman research at a shrine in Bangalore, in the assist of her dad, who is a pharmacist. If the proves success, she will expand the test to more than temples in the region up looking at installation up franchises through India. She says her vision is to rotate the concept in a public company how will assist gear the flower waste management issue in India. Vision so lot flower waste management in India, and since I was a chemistry engineering, I mind the two could go along and do thing helpful, says Parimela. And businessman was completely sudden for me since I was receive in my Doctor of Philosophy. Yet, I very delight both of creature in the college and the travel so far as an businessman.